Have you ever noticed what happens when pressure enters your life? In moments of stress, the calm mind often disappears. Your heart begins to race, your thoughts grow loud, and emotions rise before you can control them. Under pressure, many people react without pausing, letting feelings guide their decisions instead of clarity. Later, when the moment has passed, regret quietly follows. Yet, if you observe carefully, you will notice something important. The people who remain calm during pressure often make better choices. They speak with control, act with patience, and move forward with quiet strength. This is not a story about physical power or force. It is a story about emotional control, inner strength, and the quiet power of a calm mind. In a busy town filled with noise, movement, and constant competition, there lived a man named Aaron. He was known as a hard-working and honest person, someone who truly wanted to succeed and build a better life, just like everyone else around him. Aaron did not lack effort or intention. He showed up every day and tried his best. Yet, beneath his dedication, there was one quiet problem that followed him everywhere. Whenever pressure entered his life, Aaron struggled to stay calm. In moments of stress, his emotions rose quickly, and instead of responding with clarity, he often lost control. At work, pressure followed Aaron every day. Deadlines were tight, voices were loud, and mistakes were rarely forgiven. Even small problems felt heavy on his heart, and whenever something went wrong, he carried it deeply inside. If someone questioned his work, his voice became sharp without him noticing. If someone criticized him, anger slowly rose within him. And when things did not go his way, frustration took control of his thoughts. At night, the pressure did not leave him. His mind refused to rest. He replayed old conversations, imagined future arguments, and searched for answers that never came. Peace felt distant, as if it belonged to another life he could not reach. One day, during an important meeting, a small mistake appeared in Aaron's work. It was not serious and could have been corrected easily, but someone pointed it out in front of everyone. In that moment, Aaron felt heat rush to his face and his chest tighten under the pressure. Without pausing to think, he reacted. His words came out fast, sharp, and full of emotion. The room fell into silence and every eye turned toward him. The mistake itself was small, but the reaction was not. That day, Aaron lost more than the moment. He lost respect, and more importantly, he lost trust. That evening, Aaron walked home slowly, each step feeling heavier than the last. His chest felt tight, as if the weight of the day had settled deep inside him. Near a quiet street away from the noise, he noticed an old man sitting alone, gently watching the sky as the light faded. There was something different about him. He did not look rushed. He did not look angry. He simply looked calm and at peace. Aaron sat nearby without speaking, letting the silence surround them. After a while, the old man spoke softly, his voice steady and clear. "Pressure shows who we really are." Aaron turned toward him, surprised by the words and the quiet truth behind them. Aaron broke the silence and asked quietly, "Why do I always lose control when things become hard?" The old man smiled gently, as if he had heard the question many times before. "Because you believe reacting is strength," he replied calmly. "But true power comes from calm." He paused for a moment before continuing. When pressure arrives, most people allow emotions to lead the way. Emotions are loud and quick, but they are also blind. Calm, on the other hand, is quiet and patient, and because of that, it sees clearly. Aaron listened carefully, feeling the weight of the words settle inside him. The old man then gave Aaron one simple rule to remember. "When pressure hits," he said gently, "pause before you speak." He did not mean waiting forever, only taking a brief moment to breathe and become aware. That calm pause, he continued, can save you from years of regret. Aaron nodded slowly. He was not fully sure how such a small action could change anything, but curiosity quietly replaced his doubt. The very next week, pressure returned to test Aaron again. A customer complained loudly, and a coworker placed the blame on him unfairly. His heart began to race, and anger knocked hard inside his chest, demanding to be released. But this time, Aaron remembered the lesson. He paused. He took one slow breath, then another. Instead of reacting, he spoke slowly and clearly, without heat or sharpness in his voice. Something unexpected happened. The tension in the room softened, the situation shifted, and people began to listen. Days slowly turned into weeks, and each time pressure appeared, Aaron practiced staying calm. He did not always feel peaceful on the inside, and some moments were still difficult, but he learned not to let emotions control his actions. With time, something powerful began to happen. His mind grew clearer, his thoughts became more focused, and his words carried more strength. He no longer rushed or reacted without thought. His presence became steady and grounded, and without trying to impress anyone, people around him began to notice the change. Months later, Aaron faced another public mistake, similar to the one that once brought him trouble. The situation was almost the same, but this time his response was different. Instead of reacting, he accepted responsibility calmly and focused on offering solutions. His voice remained steady, and his emotions stayed under control. The room responded differently. This time, respect followed naturally, not because he was loud or defensive, but because he remained composed and steady. In that quiet way, calm had truly changed his life. Now take a moment to think about your own life. How many times has pressure pushed you to react before thinking? How many words have you spoken in emotion that you later wished you could take back? How many decisions were made in anger, fear, or stress instead of calm understanding? Pressure itself is not the enemy. It is a natural part of life. The real danger comes when we lose control and allow emotions to lead us away from clarity. A calm mind is able to see what anger often hides. It chooses wisely when emotions try to rush decisions, and it wins not just in one moment, but over an entire lifetime. The next time pressure enters your life, remember this story and allow yourself to pause. Take a breath and let calm speak before emotion takes control. In a loud and restless world, quiet self-control remains the greatest strength. If this story brought you clarity or peace, share it with someone who may need calm during their storm, and subscribe for more stories that gently change the way we see life. Thank you for listening.